Hey, welcome to the first YouTube video of our TechNet series. Alright, so first order of business. Snapchats. Are they really private? So I read an article online the other day, and yet somebody else finds out that your Snapchats are actually stored in the phone's memory. What does this mean? One, you should probably stop sexting. Somebody can find it out there, and it's not going to be pretty. What do you think, Omar?
Yeah, stop doing that.
Ends up the same way, where the image does self-destruct afterwards, but before it, it's still stored on the phone's memory. So either way, you're fucked. Stop texting.
Yeah, bitches.
Stop sexting. My bad. Yeah. All right. So, Raspberry Pi, I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard about it. It's about the size of a credit card. You get half a gig of RAM, the graphic equivalent of a Pentium 2, and for only 25 to 35 bucks, running on Linux, actually a great deal. So, I just found out about that. I'm probably going to be ordering me like one or two of these. We'll do a review on that pretty soon. So, Raspberry Pi. Get with it. In other news, Stanford researchers have found ultra-thin solar panels about the size of a sticker. Pretty revolutionary, I think, for the future. Definitely thinking they sell this.
Solar panels for what?
Their solar panels actually. You just attach it, so it's like sticker thin. It's like not even this thick.
For electricity.
Yeah, so like your smartphones, you just get them out. Probably in the future, I'm thinking instead of plastic coating, there's going to be solar panel coatings, and then your phone can charge from this. And this is This is very thin, just like sticker thin. So yeah, future is looking bright for solar panel technology. All right, so this week, Haswell, Intel's new generation of CPUs. Somebody leaked information about it, and honestly, from what we can judge, the i5 and i7, there's not much improvement at all. They're still going to stick with the same 22 nanometer architecture. Clock speeds roughly the same on the i5 and i7s. The only thing that will change is Intel is putting in graphics 4600, and they're supposed to be 30 to 40% better than the third generation. So yeah, hopefully laptops definitely will see an improvement. Hopefully we'll definitely see this will be interesting. Hopefully maybe the death of graphics cards on laptops. Hopefully, yeah, so you can fit more into the same space. Awful. All right. So Apple, hopefully they're going to launch Apple TV later this year. So far, they said they're going to introduce it with Siri and iOS integrated. This is going to be the first product they're going to make since Steve Jobs has left. And honestly, I think it's going to be shit. Honestly. Apple, I've tried their current Apple TVs. It's not that great. Honestly, the only thing they could do to a TV is put Safari in it and some Flash integrated software, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably be amazed. News. Apple drops lawsuit against Samsung for the Galaxy 3 Mini. Samsung will not sell the phone within the continental United States. Samsung, I think, is really getting hit hard with Apple. I think Samsung really dropped out of this more, not because they could have won the case, but because honestly they didn't want to go through another court case. And it's really home field advantage for Apple here in the United States. I mean, they own more than 50% of the market share now for phones in the United States. Samsung, they need to toss out some of their products, honestly. I mean, Apple's success has come from one signature product that they just sell, and it's just quality built. Honestly, Samsung just needs one Galaxy model, that's it. And they need to do it for like a price range, like maybe two. Get something like the Nexus 4 on there. Honestly, they're selling Nexus 4, 8 gigabytes, 2 gigs of RAM, quad core, for only 300 bucks from Google. Great. If Samsung starts hitting that price range, I think they'll take over the market once again. Google is rumored to be using emails to help with searches. Yikes. Didn't you think it was bad enough when Google used your own searches for to gather data about you. Well, it made it a lot. What China did right with the internet issue. So recently you've heard about the UN and the US are having all kinds of problems over who has control of the internet. Well, China has the best control of the internet on earth, I'm pretty sure. What China did right. Well, in China, first thing they did, they actually took the server and moved it to Beijing. And this is probably the most important thing they did right. So all internet traffic runs through there. They get to monitor it all. It's protected by them. They can mess with it all they want. What else? Other things they did. They mimic sites like Facebook and Twitter. So China, all their citizens were trying to go to these social media sites, and instead what China did, they found similar sites, such as Twitter. They replaced it with Sinowebo. I probably butchered that, but Sinowebo is just the Chinese version of Twitter. We'll put an image up here for you. There we go. Pretty much the same thing, and this is how China keeps citizens under its foot. I found that very, very interesting. Alright, the next thing, the death of print media in the United States. According to a recent study, 33% of Americans now own a tablet or an e-reader, and 1 in 4 own a tablet, 1 in 5 owning an e-reader. What this means for the market, honestly, the death of textbooks. I'm predicting the death of textbooks, honestly. A textbook, right now, you're looking upwards of $100 for some textbooks new. And honestly, pretty soon, I'm pretty sure all you'll need is a Kindle, Kindle Fire, whatever you're using, a Nook. Honestly, just buy the book, $50. You have it in hand. You can take it anywhere. It's light. It's easy. You can put many textbooks in it. And honestly, it's going to drive down the price. But I don't think the textbook companies are going to go with it. Interestingly enough, they had I don't know if the court, I haven't been reading on the court case, but a man was getting textbooks from Vietnam or some East Asian country, shipping them back here and then reselling them because textbooks are so much less expensive in East Asia. So, interesting story. It's going to court. If the courts rule in the favor of the textbook companies, what this means is that the textbook you get is never really yours. So that means you can't sell it on third-party sites such as Craigslist, and it means that the textbook will always belong to Windows. Also reports Surface tablets are reporting lower than expected sales. Yeah, Microsoft, what were you expecting? Selling a $600 tablet? Honestly, it doesn't even offer full applications in an RT version. Yeah, no wonder your sales are low. Honestly, the way you want to sell tablets, low prices, good quality. Like the Nexus 7, great from Asus, budget, cheap. You know what I say? If Microsoft wants to sell its products, make it dirt cheap. Honestly, locally sourced dirt, if that. The one thing Microsoft did good about the Surface tablet, it made developers and manufacturers, it gave them a mindset. Here's what we're going to do. This is what Windows 8, it's touch screen, it's going to be intuitive, we're going to be using other input methods besides the traditional, just, I don't know, mouse pad and keyboards. I applaud Microsoft for that. Yeah, we'll do another Windows 8, we'll probably do a Windows 8 review in a bit. Honestly, I just got it. It works great, I like it, it's quick. Has a couple drawbacks, I still prefer it. On to other Microsoft news, research that Microsoft has done has revealed that you could greatly improve your battery life. Researchers have developed, they haven't really developed this, but their GPS chipset, like yours, probably it takes about like 5 to 6 minutes to find all GPS information it needs. With this, it'll only find the exact points, so your latitude and longitude, it'll find that, and then it'll go to a cloud, find all the other information, gather an elevation, whatever you name it, and then that will greatly save battery life. They actually did this with 2 AA batteries, and it lasted for about a year. Hoping this really does extend battery life. It'll probably come to Windows Phone. On to other news, Redbox will offer online streaming soon if they haven't already. This will greatly impact Netflix. Redbox is looking for $6 a month subscriptions, and honestly the convenience of Redbox I think will honestly take over Netflix. $6 a month, unlimited movies, everything. And then you get your local Redbox for DVDs and Blu-rays, so quicker, faster, cheaper. I don't know why you go with Netflix unless you're just a Netflix fanboy. The future of near-field communication. Hyundai wants to use it to open doors and sync with your car. So pretty soon you're not even going to be needing car keys. All you're going to need is your phone, and you could power your Hyundai, go anywhere. Hope other car companies start using this. Ford will probably use it pretty soon. Don't know about the other companies, but it's a great idea. If you lose your phone, you're kind of fucked, though, honestly. Alright, and the last important issue, very important, hopefully we'll get some viewers to comment on this. The Senate will vote on wiretapping this coming week, hopefully, if they come back from Christmas. Hopefully they won't approve it. I'm pretty sure the House did approve it, wiretapping. I don't think it's as bad as them accessing the cloud without a warrant. Some people don't like it, honestly. Getting in the cloud is a lot worse. They can view your emails, everything. This is what happened to Petraeus. There's actually a guy down in, I think it might have been Florida, I was reading. He actually got jailed for 10 years because he hacked into a couple celebrity accounts. So that's a pretty rough sentence, honestly, because the government does this every day. They check everything warrantless. Guys, next November, vote people into Congress that will oppose this kind of stuff. Leave us your views and everything in the comments, and we'll get the next video posted in the next couple of weeks. So thank you. Let's get this channel going. Thank you, guys.